time now for our weekly arts and culture segment. That means we have our culture correspondent Song Yujin here in the studio. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Dongmin.
So it's the last arts and culture segment of 2024, Yujin.
Right.
What's the topic you have for us today?
Well, Dongmin, it kind of feels like 2024 has flown so fast. So with just a few days left in 2024, here is a recap of the top stories in K-culture. As the year winds down, it's time to walk down memory lane and revisit the cultural highlights of 2024. The biggest moment came in October.
The Nobel Prize in Literature for 2024 is awarded to South Korean author Kang.
Han became the first Asian female laureate in the category and only the second Nobel Prize winner from Korea.
I think Kang winning the Nobel Prize was a defining moment that showed Korean literature is now part of the mainstream.
Turning to K-pop, Blackpink's Rosé and American singer-songwriter Bruno Mars's APT became a global sensation. Rosé became the first Korean female artist to achieve all this, topping Spotify's global chart, landing second on the UK official singles chart, and securing 8th place on the Billboard Hot 100.
With Blackpink and BTS not performing as a full group this year, there were concerns about K-pop's momentum. But Rosé showed her talent and potential as a major female solo star in K-pop. Her success also further solidified K-pop's status on the global stage.
Meanwhile, BTS brought good news for fans eagerly waiting for their return. The group's oldest member, Jin, completed his mandatory military service in June, becoming the first to reunite with armies.
My bias is Jin, so yes, Kim Sok-jin. So he comes back, and I don't know, I feel like my favorite person in the world, come back to me, and it's really important.
So the wait of 1.5 years, it came to an end, and we see him so happy, so handsome. It made us feel so proud.
J-Hope followed in October, bringing the group one step closer to their full comeback, with all members set to complete their service by next summer. However, not every news was celebratory. A dispute involving Min Hee-jin, the former CEO of HYBE subsidiary Adore, escalated into a family feud. In November, Min resigned, and NewJeans announced the termination of their contract with Adore, which was initially set to run until 2029.
The trust between us and Adore has broken down, so continuing our contract is just unacceptable.
Adore has filed a lawsuit seeking the validity of its contracts with the 5 members. On the screen, streamers thrived while cinema struggled. The domestic box office saw only 2 films cross the 10 million ticket mark, Exuma and The Roundup Punishment, both released in the first half of the year.
The impact of COVID-19 continued to linger, so there weren't many blockbusters, and even those marketed as blockbusters didn't perform well. However, there were notable efforts to try something new, such as screen so-called shorter snack movies, films that won awards at art festivals, rare-releases, concert films, and horror movies.
But it was a different story for the streaming industry. Netflix's Culinary Class Wars became the first Korean reality show to top the platform's global top 10 non-English TV series list for 3 straight weeks. And the long-awaited second season of the Emmy-winning series Squid Game premiered on December 26th. And that was a wrap-up of 2024 in culture.
Such a big year for culture. Yujin, as our culture correspondent, what would you say was the top cultural moment of 2024?
Well, I would no doubt go for Kang winning the Nobel Prize in Literature, not because I went to Sweden to cover her receiving the award, but this was a very big monumental news, not only for Korea, but around the world, because the Nobel Prize in Literature, it traditionally has been very difficult. It has been notoriously difficult for females and also Asians to win this award. So to mention once again, Kang is the first Asian female to receive this honor among the 121 laureates so far. And also she's the first Asian winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature since China's Mo Yan in 2012. And I want to tell our viewers, if you'd like to take a closer look on Kang's win, don't miss Arirang's special documentary on Kang's Nobel Prize journey. It airs tomorrow, Saturday, December 28th at 10:30 a.m. Korea time.
It's a must watch. And as we gear up for the new year, can you give us a preview of what to expect in the cultural front for 2025?
Right. So I think that 2025 would be a very exciting year for K-pop fans. First of all, as mentioned in my report, BTS will reconvene as a group as all ensemble members will complete their mandatory military service by June next year. So a lot of fans are waiting for a new album to come soon. And also Blackpink has announced plans for a world tour and a new album in 2025. And on the screen, exciting sequels are indeed in the lineup, including the third season of Squid Game and the second season of Netflix's hit cooking competition show, Culinary Class Wars.
Sounds like an exciting year ahead of K-culture. I'm sure you're gonna keep us updated throughout 2025. Thanks, Yujin.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.